time of our channel, and today we're gonna be going right back.
This is one of my first ever videos I've ever made in Rec Room. It was a live stream where I just, played Rec Room for a couple hours, maybe an hour or two, I don't remember. But it was just pure fun. Rec Room has shut down. If this wasn't an April Fool's joke, in which I don't think it is. Let's be 100% honest, I have seen this coming for a long time. Rec Room announcing that it is shut down. If you're watching this video, this is my last video I'm ever doing anything Rec Room related. Because unfortunately, Rec Room has either already shut down or is currently being shut down. As of recording this, it's April 2nd. There's 2 solid good months until June 1st. And while unfortunately I have many other things I need to do, such as pumping out other content, making new music, managing my life, I don't have enough time to enjoy the closure of Rec Room. Let me break the formalities and let me go off script for a little bit because I think this game deserves that. This is, if not, one of the most important games I've ever played in my life. If you look at my Steam hours, I only have 1,000 hours on Steam. That is not truly how long I've played Rec Room. Add up the amount of time I've spent playing on both Steam and my PlayStation hours. Let me just do the math over here. You get a total of 6,338 hours played in total, and that is only just counting the recorded time I spent playing on the console edition and on the PC version of Rec Room. There's probably a plethora of hours that I have just on standalone Quest before I got PC VR. I'm going to be real, this video has been a long time coming, okay? I have thought of making a farewell homage video to Rec Room. My old uploads on this channel mainly consisted of me playing Rec Room and having a lot of fun doing it. Just the experiences, the raw experience that I've just had while playing this game. Maybe if new content comes out, maybe there's just a funny encounter, and maybe a couple minutes with a friend of mine.
Get in the car!
And I thought it was really great. I wanted to put that in a video. Rec Room has my heart, by all means. It also has my criticism. It's nothing short by any means to say that this game impacted me a lot. I've made most of my friends on here, and I've even met some of my friends in real life. So by no means is this game just a simple video game where I just spent hours and hours.
I'm just trying to help. Oh. I'm just trying to help.
I don't think you're helping.
Hours.
No way! No way! No way!
Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it.
It's gotta be serious.
Playing it for just, grinding reasons or no, apparent reason, just to be the top player of Rec Room, or be very competitive, or just 1,000 hours grinding for some little resource like other games do. No, Rec Room was built with experience. My time here was built with connections. It's very sad to see this game go, but at the same time, I have a lot of criticism about this game and its own mistakes that it made. Why, oh why, did you need to waste so much money doing 1,000 different collaborations with a bunch of big brand companies? Why, oh why, did you not focus on pushing more content when I understand that this game is already buggy enough? I have complained about that so many times. And why, oh why, didn't you adapt Rec Room? Why? Rec Room as an experience meant the world to me, and I think it meant the world to 1,000 other people. Even if they dropped the game, even if they left to go do something else, they still remembered the countless hours they spent in Rec Room doing whatever it is that they were doing. Sadly, all good things have to end, I guess. I bet some of you are asking, why is this happening? Well, I have a very simple reason why this is happening. You've probably already read about it, you probably already know, but Rec Room spent way too much money in order to push out a ton of different things that did not actually profit them in any sort of means. It's not that the game is losing people. There were plenty of people supporting the game through maybe a subscription, but you need to make extra profits on the side, and the cosmetics in this game were a promisable thing to monetize off of, but sadly that didn't work out. And not too long ago, Rec Room even had to lay off some of their workers, some core fundamental people in Rec Room. Biggest mistake ever, in my opinion. Some of the people that were laid off were core members of Rec Room, there from the start, and honestly, went out at its end. Now that I informed you about why Rec Room is shutting down, I just want to talk a little bit more about what this game means before closing out. I don't want to make this video too much of a yap sesh going around in circles like I usually do. I kind of tend to do that a lot. I want to close out by just stating that this game was more than a game to me, okay? I bet you can tell with my no life hours on how much I played this game. And I bet you can tell just by the shirt in general that I have played for a decently good amount of time, even before COVID made this game huge, okay? I think Rec Room has served its purpose. It was a game with great timing, okay? Quarantine was not expected to happen, and Rec Room blew up around that time. We did not expect to go into quarantine at all, but when we did, we needed ways to make connections, and Rec Room was there for that. My whole hours were spent talking with so many people, learning about so many things about these people, and just mindlessly running around, having fun without a care in the world, okay? It was nothing but bliss, okay? I made a ton of longtime friends and even made some strides to push my career as a music producer into this game. You see, I never wanted to be a RecTuber or a feature creator, anything at all. In fact, I was even more happy in this little small video clip you're about to see of me just getting featured by Rec Room's social team for a drawing I made of myself a long time ago with the Rec Room hoodie on and me buying the merch and all that stuff. That was pretty cool. I liked it. I drew it, and I did not expect it to get that kind of attention. Alongside joining up with creators as their music producer or audio engineer or sound effects creator, whatever type of audio work they needed, I could do that. That led to me getting to know some very generationally big people, okay? We're talking huge. To the smallest rooms with the smallest creators with no following, to some of the top people in Rec Room. I got to produce for them, and once again, if you're watching this video at all, I don't know if you are or not, if I've helped you out with your audio work on your rooms, I'm very honored, and I'm very happy I got to do it. 100%. That was my only creative endeavor in this game. And still, some of my finest work was made with this game too, all of which sadly will be lost to time. Anyways, I just wanted to really make this video. It's my formal goodbye to Rec Room and former goodbye to any of the audience members that are on my YouTube channel that maybe subscribe to Rec Room content that I pushed out in my early days of YouTube. Thank you so much for helping my channel get pushed up into the algorithm. I'm literally almost at 1,000 followers now. And let's get something out of the way. This isn't just me milking out content right now. This is an actual formal goodbye. Everybody in the RecTube community is doing their own videos. I thought I would do one even though I'm not that big of a Rec Room creator. And now, more importantly, even though my content isn't all about Rec Room like it used to be, I still think I owe it to myself and to this game to make one last video like that. This game was also one of the reasons why I bought a VR, which begs the question is, what am I going to use my VR for now? Well, let's take it into the other room, okay? Now, some of you are going to say that this is a terrible Switch. There's only one more social VR game left that is standing, and that is the one, the only, okay? Yes. What you're seeing is me playing VR chat. Let's be 100% real. I think anybody could have seen this coming, okay? I love VR chat, but not in the same way that I like Rec Room. Because while Rec Room is more about the experiences, the worlds, the games, the creations that you can make, a lot of it which that VR chat is kinda doesn't hit the same as Rec Room. For one, the game Rec Room is literally about making other games out of the tools that made the game. It's literally built in this thing right here. And you could go crazy with it. But sadly, VR chat is only on your computer, where you can do all the world building and all the editing, all the creation, and all that stuff through Unity. Rec Room had something similar like Rec Room Studio, which definitely pushed the boundaries a lot. So hey, with Rec Room shutting down, I'm officially switching over to VR chat, okay? There's no ifs, ands, buts. I'm not going to be making content on VR chat. The only kind of content I actually had planned to do for VR chat was to compare Rec Room with VR chat, but sadly, Rec Room is shutting down. So what kind of thing am I really going to do to a game that is shutting down? Thank you so much, everybody that subscribed, liked, comment, joined me in my content. You guys helped a lot, and I really appreciate it.